Hi, and welcome to Lecture 5. In this lecture, we're going to be uploading our file hosting script to our hosting account. So make sure you have a file transfer program, and we're going to be using FileZilla to upload our source code. So if you want to get FileZilla, just type it in FileZilla and Google, and you'll be able to download the FTP solution. Just go ahead and click, and you can download the client. Don't download the server. You want to download the client, and then just click right here, and it's going to download from SourceForge. And once you install it, it'll be put on your desktop, and you're going to get a screen like this. So once we have that screen, we're going to go back to our hosting, which we're using 3al.com for our hosting. So we're going to go ahead and click login. We're going to log into our account. It's already saved my credentials. I'm going to hit login, and we're going to continue to my account. We're going to go to my websites, and we've created a domain already in a past lecture. So we're going to go ahead and hit switch and check out our hosting tools. So if you scroll down, we're going to see the IP address and the username and our password that we set up the account with. So you can either use your IP address or your domain name to put it in the hosting field of FileZilla to connect to your FTP. So if you, let's say you haven't changed the name servers on your domain and you want to upload your documents before your name servers connect to your hosting account, you would use your IP address to upload your files. Let's say you're doing a data migration from one hosting to another hosting. What you would do is, let's say your site's on a different hosting account. It's all set up, and you want to move everything over to a different hosting account, maybe because it's faster or you're moving to a VPS or something. You would use your IP address to connect to the FTP, and you would upload all of your files from the other server onto your FTP hosting. And once those files are on your new hosting account, you can then change the name servers to the new hosting, and you shouldn't experience any downtime. Some people throughout the world might be pointing to a different server just for a little bit until their cache resets, but there should be no downtime, and that's how people do data migration without any downtime. Also, you have to migrate your database over and all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and use the IP. We could use the domain since it's a subdomain on 3al.com servers, but I'm going to go ahead, and it's always better just to use religiously use the IP address to connect. So we're just going to put the IP address in, and we're going to put the random username generated for us in, and our password. So it's going to connect, and it's going to have that default.php file that we had when we viewed our site. So that's just this right here saying congratulations, your site's been set up and is ready and is up and running. So we're just going to go ahead and delete that, and we're going to click yes. So it should delete the file. We're going to hit let's go back, and we're going to reload our site again, and it should be blank with a directory, blank directory, index of blank. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to upload our upload script. So you're going to find this in the curriculum. It's going to be called a resource lecture, and it's going to have the the download for the upload script. So make sure you check out that lecture for the upload script, and so you can upload it to your FileZilla, your FTP. Or you can go to filetent.com/rv, or excuse me, rv file10.com/rv, and you can download it from here, the upload script. So you're just going to click download now right here, and it'll download the upload script, and then you can extract it once it's done to your desktop, and then we can just go ahead and drag that right there. But I already have it, so we don't need to do that. And this link might not be 100% active all the time, so just go check out the resource lecture at the bottom of the curriculum, because this link might not always work. So this is the file tent. I used Yeti Share, and so I'm also using 3l.com as my hosting. And the great thing about Yeti Share is that it uses cron uploads, cron PHP uploading, which means even though 3l.com's upload limit is 8 megs, a cron PHP upload bypasses the 8 megs, so it can be infinite. So it uploads files, by bits and parts. So it'll just probably upload 1 meg at a time and break it down into a bunch of different uploads. So you're able to upload 50 to 100 to 200 megs on a shared hosting that limits your upload. However, 3l.com likes to disconnect a lot. So I've noticed that even though Yeti Share's file hosting script has that cron uploader, it's going to be a problem because it disconnects, and so the highest you're ever going to be able to upload on 3l.com is about 50 to 70 megs. So you'll probably have to use a different shared hosting if you're looking to do bigger uploads. But like I said, this is for development purposes only. Find a different shared hosting or VPS hosting on DreamHost or something like that if you're if you're serious about making a file hosting site and making money off of it. So that's that. But my file tent is hosted on 3l.com, and it works fine. I love it. It's fast, and if let's say if I just open up a folder and I just drag everything, I can just hit upload. So, and this is a custom theme I did, just changed the background images and stuff. So back to where we left off, and so now that we've connected to our file our hosting account through FTP, and we've downloaded upload script, we're gonna open upload script, and we're gonna drag all of these files straight into the directory, the main directory. And when you download FileZilla, you're gonna notice that you're probably only uploading 2 files at once, but I'm uploading around 10 files at once. So to configure your FileZilla to upload 10 files at once and increase upload time, you go to Edit, Settings, and you're going to go to Transfers, and this is probably going to say 2 right here. So you want to change this 2 to a 10 or an 8, just depends on your upload speed. My upload speed's around 1 meg, or I think it's 1.5 meg, and I have 15 down. So 10 is okay, but sometimes 2 can be faster if you're uploading bigger files. Like if I'm just uploading like 10 gig files to a hosting my FTP, and my upload's only 1.5 megs, then it's better to have it at 2 than 10. So now that it's completed, we can go ahead and check back on our site, and we're going to get an error right now, a database error, and it's going to say MySQL can't connect and we don't have access. So thank you. We've finished lecture 5, and we'll go ahead and into lecture 6 on how to set up a database and connect our upload script to our database. Thank you.